the 2021 Daily Tarot reading. In this reading, as always, we're picking up on the overall energy of the day. And today is a very, very special day, you all. I will be doing an interview with Quatina Dean, the Queen. I don't know if you all already follow her. Her YouTube channel is A Walk with the Ancestors. She's a psychic medium. And I will be doing an interview with her streaming from YouTube and Facebook. So make sure that you all are having my notifications on. That will be taking place at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. So I hope you all are able to join us and support her and follow her YouTube channel. She is a very brave, very gifted soul and a very good friend of mine. So I would love for my channel to tune in and support her as well. All right. So with that being said, let's get into the overall vibe of the day. And today we have the Hermit in reverse. We have the Fool in reverse and we have the Two of Wands in reverse. So when all of our cards are in reverse, we shall read them in reverse and we will read them upright. So yeah, we know that when the cards are in reverse, it definitely shifts the energy, right? It turns things around. If you've been feeling one way today, 9 times out of 10, that energy will change. Maybe all of a sudden you get into the spirit of the holiday. Maybe all of a sudden you realize something about someone that you never, realized before. But there's a change here. Okay, so be open to it. I would say don't fight it. But let's talk about the lower energy because there will be you can be more prone to give into this lower vibe than the higher vibe. But in all honesty, I'll put it like this: the collective will be more prone to give into this lower vibe. But because you're watching this video, you'll already have a heads up of what the energy is about. All right, so the Hermit in reverse is saying that we do have to be careful because the Hermit is an energy of a know-it-all, someone you can't tell anything to because they already know. And that can become, but it's not like the King of Swords, okay? Don't get it misconstrued. The King of Swords is more of a manipulator, facts and figures, very real world. The Hermit is like, I've went into the mountains and connected with God, and now I have all the answers to life. And it's like, oh, do you? Because nobody has all the answers to life. But this wisdom is here and available. But sometimes people can abuse that energy. Sometimes people can abuse that power. So the Hermit in reverse is saying to you, don't let anybody try to convince you something that you know in your soul just doesn't feel right. And, for some of you all, this can be on a romantic level in a relationship, but feeling alone. Okay, so watch out for that. Now, the Fool is in reverse and it says, why did I hear stupid is as stupid does? I don't even know what that means, y'all. I don't use that saying, so I don't know what the hell stupid is that stupid does. If that's even what it is. I think it's basically saying, I don't even want to, oh my gosh, now I want to look it up and see. I really don't know what that means. I guess it's like the way you become stupid is if you do stupid things. I don't, y'all don't get me to lying. But for those of you who know, maybe maybe it'll hit home. Here, I have to see. Yeah, it is stupid is as stupid does. Let's see what the meaning is. I'm just curious. Oh, it was from Forrest Gump. It means that a person should be judged by his actions and not his appearance. Well, there you go. And maybe that's hidden on this hermit in reverse. A person, who seems to have it all, or who seems to have all the answers, but you have to look at the actions of a person. So, yeah, that's interesting. And this also highlights, the Fool in reverse, you all. I have seen this card be literally detrimental. Like, I've seen people die because they keep drinking and driving. And, like, obviously this isn't going to be you, but and this doesn't carry that energy at all today. But what I'm saying is that the Fool card in reverse to certain cards is like if you keep doing something that you know is not good for your body or your health or your love life or your mental well-being, but you keep doing it, you cannot think that at some point it's not going to have a horrible effect on you. Now, it doesn't have to necessarily be, you know, as extreme as I just made it, but I have seen it like that in tarot cards. You know, I'll be doing a medium session for somebody and I'm pulling cards, and then all of a sudden, you know, they're telling me about, you know, this person and how they died. And I'm just like, whoa, you know, it got dark real quick. But of course, this isn't you. The once again, the person had already passed away. So the full card has nothing to do with death. By the way, that really wasn't a good example for me to use. But I'm just saying that we do have to be careful, right, when it comes to repeating habits that aren't good habits. And last but not least, we have the Two of Wands reversed. And because this card has come up 2 days in a row, this is actually the most important card. And we're going to get into this, and then I'll flip the cards around and show you what we're going to be focusing on today. Now that we've watched this video, it says, in general, the Two of Wands reverse represents indecisiveness, fear of change, and fear of the unknown. When reversed, it is a minor arcana card about lack of planning, restricted options, being held back, and disappointed. It can represent staying put, deciding not to go, canceled or delayed travel, or canceled immigration. The Two of Wands reverse can also signify choosing the safest bet, choosing a mundane life, anticlimax, and self doubt. It can also signify a sudden arrival or return of a person in your life. Okay, so maybe we got some exes trying to slide back in. You know, Venus retrograde is coming soon. She's already in her pre-phase, so it can definitely be that. You know, so just look into that. It can be some delays in some way, shape, or form for some of us. So yeah, let's turn these cards around and see what the other meaning is and what we will be tapping into, because ain't nobody got time for that. You know, we want good days. We want days of happiness as much as we can make it. And we have the Two of Wands up right now, the Full card upright, and the Hermit. Oh, this is a vibe. This is a powerful energy. It is saying that, hey, Jamie, if you can imagine it, you can make it happen, period. And this walk might be lonely. You know, when we decide, think about it. When this man in this car right here decided, you know what, I'm going to move to Africa, or I'm going to leave my life behind that I've known, and I'm going to travel and be with the person who I love most. Okay. That person probably didn't have a lot of people, you know, supporting them, but it was a decision that they had to make. But it's the decision, right? It's the moment to say, I choose different. I decide to react in a different way. I decide to make a new life for myself because what I was doing before isn't working. Okay, whether it's love, career, passion, whatever. And the Fool card supports you and says, you know what, I'll give you the spirit of the Fool. I'll give you the spirit of, you know, if everybody laughs, oh well. You know, let them laugh and think you're crazy. They'll soon, you know, same thing, make you laugh, make you cry, right? Same thing that people will laugh at you about will be the same thing that'll make them cry later on, wishing that they would have supported you or wishing that they would have seen your value. And so this is amazing because you have the ability to say, yeah, I've been a little cloudy, but now I've made the decision to act differently in this relationship. I've decided to say, you know, F you, kiss my ass, I'm out of here, you know, or I've made the decision to say, yeah, I know I've been a doctor for 20 years, but I'm ready to go and be a journalist or whatever. The Full card is saying you can do it. As long as you try, you can never fail. And the only way you fail is by not learning from the situation. So, and the Fool has actually been coming up often as well. So this message is tying in a lot of what we've been dealing with in November. And then we have the Hermit saying, and once you take this road, it might be lonely. Once you decide to act differently, it is very lonely. And I love that this energy is here on a day that I will be doing an interview with with Queen because it is, and that's why she's such an inspiration to me. And I'm so blessed when I can meet friends in the spiritual realm who do full time work like me, because it is very lonely. As much as people think all these people, and they assume that you live a life that you really don't. When you have a spiritual lifestyle, it is very lonely a lot of the times. And so you don't often find yourself at a party, or you don't often find yourself at the local date party. Like you just don't. Your spirit, for one, is so sensitive that you cannot allow certain people and energies around you. And then on top of that, you have to save the energy you have for the people who you're working with and who you're working for and who you're trying to help. So this is why we have to support, those astrologers, those tarot readers, those pastors, those priests, those people who are real, spiritual and religious workers, not just doing it because of it being a fad. Okay. And so the hermit is not, becoming a monk because it's the new age. The hermit been a hermit since the 1500s. This is somebody that has it in their soul that will be doing it even if nobody else was doing it. And so wisdom is found when you find your path, and you understand that path isn't going to be similar to anyone else. So never compare yourself to anybody else in general, but definitely under this energy. You came into this life to be the unique energy that you are. You will continue to bless the world. It doesn't matter if you're a nurse, a hairstylist, a tarot reader, a stripper. Everybody has a spiritual purpose. Everybody has a north node in their astrology chart. Everybody comes with a message. It's just a matter of, are you going to take that chance? Are you going to rewrite your life and actually find that path? Okay. So beautiful, amazing message, you all. I am sending so much love to all of you out there. I really appreciate having you all on this channel. If it wasn't for you all, I wouldn't be making these daily videos, right? I wouldn't want to be talking to my damn self. I already talked to myself enough, like the hermit, So find that spiritual space. Know that love is always available and love is always an option. Okay. And even sometimes when we have to fight, even sometimes when we have to get into our dark side, love and compassion is still something that maybe triggered that, or maybe something that you find after the fact. Okay. So I appreciate you all as well, and I will be in the comments, you all, chatting with you all and responding to you. And I hope everyone has an amazing day. And as always, I will talk to you later.